They have some questions for you. So they took their time today to write some questions. So we're just going to go through them and see what we have here. The first question is from Eli Kiani. Can you stand up, Eli? Eli Kiani. Eli, stand up. Where are you? Is that him right here? Okay. Eli, this is his question, bro. He wants to know, do you have a ring polisher? All those rings.
I have a ring polisher and a ring case just like the puppet in the commercial.
You guys seen those commercials, right? You love those commercials? You love the commercials, bro. All right, that's good. That was a good question. All right, this is from Ismael Guzman. All right, he plays for the Lakers. Where is Ismael Guzman? Where's he at? For the Lakers. Stand up. All right, he's back there, Coach. Right back there. All right. He wants to know, during the times you practice by yourself, what kept you motivated practicing every day?
To be the best.
Yeah. And he definitely is the best, right?
Yeah.
He is the best. All right, this is from Richie Castro. Where you at, Richie? Richie Castro, stand up for us. All right, Richie, over there. This is a pretty good question. He wants to know, do you have the same feeling as you did in high school, walking into the gym with a game?
Absolutely, it's the same feeling. You know, when you get ready for the game, you're with your team, you know, you're in the hall, in the tunnel, you get ready to run out, you know, you get your little butterflies in your stomach, you get goosebumps. You know, it's still the exact same feeling as I did when I was in high school.
So it never changes. Never changes. That's the heart of the champion right there. Ever since high school to now, his intensity is still there. All right. Sebastian Padilla from the Cougars. Where are you at, Sebastian? Sebastian, this is him right here. From the Pac-10. He wants to know, how do you relax after the game, Coach?
Well, you know, I just kick back, you know, go home, and you know, most of the time my kids are still up, you know, because they'll take a nap and they'll wait for me to come home, and I'll just play with them. So I go on the basketball court, I'll get beat up for 48, 50-something minutes, and I go home, and you know, I'm like the human jungle gym with them jumping all over my back. So that's how I relax.
Right, all right. All right, this is from Caleb Kasai. Caleb Kasai. Hope I'm saying that name right. Where you at, Caleb? This is Caleb right here, ABA division. He wants to know, why did you pick the number 24?
For me, it was simply pick 24 because, you know, at the stage of my career, you know, I come to understand that it's really about taking each day as it comes and enjoying the moment. When it was time for me to pick a new number, it was amazing to me how fast my career has gone. You know, it just went like a blur. And I don't know at that time if I really appreciated, you know, everything that was given to me, everything that I earned. I really didn't appreciate it. So that's why I picked number 24. It's symbolic to me to take each day as it comes, to take one day at a time. That's why I selected.
Who knows what number you wore before 24? Of course. All right. This is from Justin Jackson from the Defenders. Where you at, Justin? This is Justin right here. He wants to know, why did you want to start a basketball camp for kids?
Well, it's simple. You know, my father taught me a lot growing up, and I just wanted to spread it again, continue to pass on a lot of the knowledge that he passed on to me, a lot of things that I've learned. And I just love being around kids. I love being around you guys. I love the energy that you guys have, and it's fun for me to be a part of something like this. So.
All right, well, I'm sure they really appreciate you. Here's another one from Maxwell Steinaker from the Trojans. Where you at, Maxwell? Right back there, wearing the 24. Maxwell, he wants to know, what do you want to do when you retire? What do you want to do when you retire? Okay, hopefully that's, what, 20 years from now, Cole? God, still got it. I know you can do it.
What do I want to do when I retire? Well, I have a couple things in place that I'm actually doing right doing currently. From a business standpoint, obviously, things that involve the game of basketball, a lot of it's in the marketing and advertising department. Companies that I have up and running currently, I do a lot of work right now, so that's something I've kind of grown into as my years playing in the NBA, so that's something I just kind of transitioned into.
He's a businessman. You see the commercials, the ankle insurance companies? That's, yeah, he's a businessman, so, all right. All right, from the Flyers, Juliana Victoria. Where are you at, Juliana? Julie Victoria from the Flyers. There she is. Kobe, she wants to know, will you please grow your afro back? Who wants the afro back?
I don't know if I can. It's too much for me, man. The afro was cool when I was, young and I had to blend my hair and all that kind of crazy stuff. That was cool for me when I was a young boy, but now I gotta go with the road boy.
There you go. All right, there you go. So he's not gonna go back. All right, this is they didn't write a name on this one, but it says if you could be an animal for a day, what would it be and why?
What do y'all think? Thank you. They answered that.
What did they say? I missed it. Mamba. Black Mamba. And that was actually from Leah P. Where's Leah? From the Oaks. Where you at? Leah from the Oaks? Right there. There she is. All right. All right. Ben Caslow from the Sun Devils. Where you at? All right, over there. Which team is the hardest that you played against this year, Kobe?
The Denver Nuggets. That's an easy one. That's an easy one. They were a problem in the playoffs because they had so much versatility. They had a lot of size, physical. Even though we were able to get in 6 games, they were, trust me, they gave us a lot of headaches. So, Denver Nuggets.
A lot of doubters trying to count you guys out on that one. But you showed them. You showed them. All right. This is from Darren Dixon from the Patriots. And where you at, man? Right here. He likes video games a lot, and he wants to know, what is your favorite video game? I don't know if you play now, but of all time, what would it be?
There's only one game. That's 2K.
2K.
There's only one game. That's the only one that counts.
What system? What system do you play on? Which one?
Xbox.
Xbox. Xbox. Xbox 360. That's what he plays on right there. All right, Dylan Shoshani from the Huskies. Where you at? Dylan over there. He wants to know, how many hours a day do you practice basketball? Maybe in the off season or during the season. How many hours?
I take a lot of time. A lot of time. I think the last couple summers I didn't have a chance to really get in the gym as much as I wanted to because we had FIBA games a couple summers ago. Last summer we had the Olympics. So this summer is the first summer in 2 summers I get a chance to get back to doing what I do best. That's training in the off season. So once I start back up, which will be at the end of this month, it'll be between 6 and 8 hours a day.
He gets it in. He gets it done 6 to 8 hours a day. All right, that's what it takes to become a champion, and he does it. All right. All right. So once you're done working out 6 to 8 hours a day, you get thirsty. So this is from Dylan Chi from the Huskies, and he wants to know, where you at, Dylan? Dylan wants to know. Dylan, he wants to know what flavor vitamin water do you drink?
Great.
Great. Great. Who likes great? Yeah, Bring a light in the water anyway. All right, Kobe great. All right, where's Tyler? Tyler got sushi from the UCLA Bruins. All right, there he is over there in the Just Do It t-shirt. He wants to know, who is your favorite basketball player? And on the bottom he wrote, P.S. It can't be yourself.
Who's my favorite player now? Currently? That's playing right now? You know what? To be honest with you, I mean, everybody obviously, likes, a lot of my Olympic teammates. Bryant, Wayne Wade, all that. Yeah, you got give them a big hand. They're all phenomenal players. Absolutely phenomenal. But my favorite player, to be honest with you, is Pau Gasol.
Yeah.
I'm really not saying that just because he's my teammate, but you gotta see this guy. His versatility is unmatched. And I think he's a great example for a lot of kids. He can use his left hand just as well as he can use his right. He's a big guy that can put the ball on the floor, he can shoot, he can post, rebound, he does everything fundamentally correct. And he's my favorite player by far.
Yeah. All right, now what about all time? Who would be one of your favorites?
Oh, Michael Jordan, of course. Michael Jordan, we talk so much about Michael Jordan.
All right. Devin Fleming, where you at, Devin? Devin Fleming. All right, now you talked about the 6 to 8 hours of practicing every day, and he just wanted to know, can you give us an example of a typical day of training or practice for you?
Well, when I start, I'll start on the track first. I'll start at about 5 o'clock in the morning, track about 6 o'clock. Do what I need to do there. From there, I go to the weight room, lift for a couple hours. And after that, I go straight to the court. I'm on the court until I get it right.
All right. 6 to 8 hours, y'all. 5 a.m. in the morning. All right, 5 a.m. You guys are tired when we wake up at 7. Hey.
I'm tired too now.
Yeah.
I'm tired too.
All right. Now, this is from Randall Gorey from the Mavericks. Where's Randall? There's Randall right there. And you go sit. Where's he at? He sat down real quick. All right, Randall wants to know, what motivates you to have such a tough work ethic?
Well, it's about, to me, it's about having dreams. You have a dream that you want to win championships, you want to be one of the best, if not the best. And those are things that continue to motivate you. It's also just a love for the game. Continue to try to figure out new things, how to approach the game differently, how to improve. And, it's from, I watch, whether it's dance, whether it's sync, whether it's the sharp, whether it's, all kinds of things. I look for different inspirations from other fields as well, and try to do what I do better. I think to me that keeps the game fresh. You're constantly looking for ways to improve, looking for ways to get better. To me, it makes the game fun, and it keeps you hungry.
All right. You said dance.
Well, it's a lot of different things that you learn from dance. It's turning with
okay.
Football. Learn a lot of things from soccer as well, from balance. I actually took a tap dancing lesson years ago. I really did, I swear I did. I took a tap dancing lesson years ago to help me on foot speed. I hadn't done it in about 7 years. It wasn't like I was good at it anyway. But what it did is it helped strengthen my ankles. Because I was having a lot of ankle problems in the season. So I use it more so to strengthen my ankles.
So that you might be on Dancing with the Stars once you...
Come on, I was doing that. Fucking crazy. There's no way I'm going to do little red shirts and all that. I'm just not doing it.
All right. So no Dancing with the Stars.
Those who do, God bless you. That's what you want to do.
Whatever.
There's nothing wrong with that, right?
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Not Kobe. All right, that's good. right, where is Lonery McDonald? Also from the Mavericks. Right there, all right. Who wants to know how to develop more of a scoring mentality? And do you have any tips? Is it something that you can develop, or is it?
I think it's just the way that you look at it, how you approach the game. You know, if you want to score, you just have to be real methodical, I would say. You know, like, scoring the ball doesn't just come from isolations. You got to get the passing lane, you got to get steals, you got offensive rebound, you got to move out the ball. You have to do a lot of things. That's one. The second thing, just from the mentality of how you approach the game, is the guy who's guarding you just got to think about him just having the most miserable game of his life. Because he's going to have to deal with you, and you're just going to punish him from the start of the game to the end of the game. And that's the kind of mentality of that.
Right, there you go. Madison Christensen from ABA 2. Where are you at, Madison? Madison. All right, Madison. Madison wants to know, what were your goals when you were 12 years old? I guess you're 12, Madison. Are you? Yeah, she's 12. So she wants to know, what were your goals when you were 12?
I wanted to be an NBA player. I wanted to play in the NBA, and it's funny that around that same age, I might have been between 10 or 11 years old, 12. We used to have a basketball camp similar to this in Philadelphia. And they had counselors, so that we have here. And one of the counselors was talking to me, just kind of picking my brain about what I wanted to do with my future and so forth and so on. And he asked me, said, okay, what do you want to do? What's your future? What do you want to do when you grow up? I said, well, I want to play in the NBA. He just laughed. He was like, no, really, what do you want to do? Because you have to be serious about this. And only whatever percentage of players ever make it to the NBA, that's something that's not realistic. And looking back, to me, that's something that I discourage my kids from having that same mentality. If you have a goal in mind, if you have a dream, you can achieve it. You can achieve it, but you have to go for it. And it's important to have people that support you, that continue to encourage you, especially your parents, that continue to push you and encourage you to be successful. Because if I didn't have my parents pushing me, a comment like that might have crushed my dreams.
There was never a doubt. Never a doubt.
You can do whatever you want to do. You can do whatever you want to do. You want to be an astronaut, you be an astronaut. You want to be a marine biologist, which I don't know what it is, but if you want to be that, you can do that. So it's just kind of having that belief and that support system.
You guys can do it, anything you want to do. All right?
Yeah, right.
All right. Here's Ian Wood. Ian Wood from the Mavericks. The Mavericks are asking some good questions. The Mavericks took their time to roll them down, so here we go. He wants to know, we know about the 81-point game. You've had some great games. He wants to know, what was your best overall game? What do you think is your best overall game?
I think this last season, Game 6 is different.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the game. I remember the game so vividly. It was like I could see everything before it happened. Everything. It was like everything just came together. Since that game, I've been trying for the rest of the playoffs. I was trying to put together a game similar to that, and it was just everything was just in perfect harmony. It was like conducting an orchestra. It just felt like I could read everything. And to me, that was the best game maybe the best game I've ever played all around. I felt like I had my prints on everything that was going on.
Yeah. I was a goal that game against the Nuggets. They closed out that game, so. All right, Jose from the Lakers. Where you at, Jose? Jose. All right. 4 rings. All right. Different times. He wants to know what were the differences between your first ring in your last ring, and how are the teams different, from that first ring to now?
Well, the first ring, that team we had, I think everybody was expecting us to win eventually. You know what I mean? It was like, you got Shaq, you got Kobe, you got all these other great players around them. When are they finally going to win them? So it was kind of like a relief after we won that. And with this team, first of all, nobody expected this team to be in this position. Going through the season, everybody kept talking about us being a soft team and probably going to be able to get it done. So I think that's really the difference. That nobody really weren't giving us the championship. We had to go out and earn it. We had to earn people's respect. And the difference in teams is that first team that we had, we were extremely physical, extremely tough. In this team, it's more of an IQ team. You watch the way that we play, it's almost like watching a soccer match, the way we move the ball and cut teams up, which is drastically different than the way we used to play, which was pound the ball inside, everything was very direct. With this team, we use a lot of misdirection, a lot of back cuts, a lot of reading situations, and playing kind of on the fly. So I think those are the two differences.
This is from Omar from the Spurs, and he wants to know what was your biggest challenge growing up? You talked about the coach who pretty much laughed at you when you said you wanted to be an NBA, but what was your biggest challenge growing up?
I think, well, I know the biggest challenge was growing up overseas, playing in Italy. I was scoring just a boatload of points. When I was 6, I had a 63-point game already. And when I came back to the States, I played the summer league. You played like 20 games in one summer. I didn't score 1 point. No, I mean, not one. And my dad was like, he used to play in the league when he was a kid. He was a legend. So he's coming to watch his son play. He's sitting in the stands like, man, my son sucks. You know what I mean? And to me, it was like, oh, I gotta get better. I gotta figure out something. My father, when I got home from the last game, I was in tears. And he came up to me and said, son, we're gonna love you whether you score 60 or score 0. And and looking back, that's just him being a great father at the time. I gotta score 60. I can't let this go on. But that was the toughest thing for me. And then when I went back, to Italy in the fall, that's when I really just kicked it up to a whole nother level with how much I worked. I wanted to have a different result next week.
What age was that when you came over?
When I came over and started playing really well, actually it wasn't until I was about 13 years old. So, from the age of 6 all the way up to 13, I was struggling. But I kept seeing improvement, and I didn't stop. I just stayed persistent. I had my dream. I just kept on going after. I was 13, and started clicking a little bit.
It didn't always come easy. It didn't always come easy for Kobe. He always worked hard and practiced. We had, I can't remember the coach's name, but he's from Lower Marion here in high school.
Down.
And he talked about your freshman year, how you guys were 4. Oh my God.
Yeah, we were 4-20 my freshman year in high school. And not only were we 4-20, but we had the worst uniforms in the world. No, that made it worse. You gotta think about it now. You're in high school, at least if you lose, at least you got some nice uniform. No, we had shorts that were this high. Right? No, they were so high that you tuck your shirt and you could see the shirt coming out the shorts. That's bad, man. And I was, my freshman year, I'm 6'5", but I'm like 90 pounds. It was not a good look.
Talk a little bit about from that freshman year up to your senior year, how things changed.
Well, we just kept getting better. We were all great friends on the team, and we're all young. And so we played every summer league together. We played absolutely every single league that we possibly could just to get better. And my junior year, we got close, but we fell short of the state championship. And my senior year, we finally calmed that down and got to it.
We have some people here actually from Lower Marion, right? High school.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Let's
stand up.
Prolific scorer.
Stand up. Where you at? Let's get my head.
She is buckets.
She gets buckets
She
here?
gets buckets.
All right.
And he gets buckets too.
Okay.
Lord Marion is in the building, well represented.
Right. We see a lot of Little Marion jerseys
Yes.
now. So
The Aces.
Yeah. The Aces. The kid was asking if they're the Aces, but the mascot is also the Bulldogs. What is
Yeah,
it?
I don't ask you. I don't know. The football team used Bulldogs. Am I right? They still used to use Bulldogs, but our football team was atrocious. We were atrocious, so we kind of rolled with the Aces.
All right, let's move on to the next question. Nicholas from the Bears has a question. Oh yeah, Nicholas from the Bears. He's not here. We're going to ask this question anyway. Who is the hardest player to guard? Either now in the league or, all time.
Pass?
Yeah.
Reggie Miller of all time was the hardest player for me, bro.
Reggie Miller.
Yeah, he was hard to guard because he was very wiry, and and he bumped you, and then as soon as you put your hands on him, you fall down. No, I'm serious. I mean, it's it is what it is, and then he'll go to the free throw line and shoot 92% from the free throw line. So it was a headache to try to guard him, and it's very tough. Nowadays, I still think it's Carmelo. Carmelo's a big problem, bro. Big problem.
Hello, Anthony. All right, here we go. This is from Tony from the Wildcats. Tony, where you at, Tony? Tony, right down there. Tony wants to know, do you think you're going to win the championship again next year? What do y'all think?
I believe we will. We have a good crew. But it's a long journey. The key is about how well we bond together. Obviously, adding Artest to the lineup changes things a little bit. The Artest and Warren Golden, yeah, absolutely. He's a phenomenal player. So we'll just incorporate him into what we do, and we'll just be off and running.
All right. This didn't have a name on it, from the NBDL Toros. They want to know, how many more cookies are you going to get? Speaking of, tell them what the cookies are, how many cookies?
Well, I'm telling you, man, I want them all, man. Like the Cookie Monster, Sesame Street. I want to get all the cookies, man. The more cookies, the better.
Cookies are the championship rings from the commercials.
Absolutely.
Okay, here we go. Marco Smith, NBDL Trailblazers, where you at? Marco, where are you at, Marco? This is Marco. Oh, Marco, with the pink socks early, right? That's Marco. All right. Marco wants to know, when do I get my one-on-one game? That's what he get his one-on-one game.
That sounds like a challenge.
I don't know what he was thinking.
Well, I've kind of been on vacation. I haven't been training. I haven't been doing nothing. But I don't turn down challenges, so you get that tomorrow.
Oh.
And by the way, FYI, I do not discriminate because you're a little kid. As long as you understand that right now.
Go to bed early tonight, okay? Go to bed early and don't eat too much for breakfast. All right. All right, well, that's it, Kobe. Thanks for coming out and answering.